My name's Sylvia Zukowski. I'm a freshwater ecologist. I work mainly with threatened fish species and looking at the conservation of them. So I'm very lucky that I've lived and worked in this region for about 10 years. And one of the projects that I'm working on at the moment is the Threatened Small-Bodied Fish Project that's being funded through CLIM. And that's looking at the fish species down here in the lower lakes and the effects of climate change and the effects of different habitats on these species and how we can bring them back to the region. The species that we're mainly working on down here are Yarra pygmy perch, southern purple spotted gudgeon and Murray hardyhead. So these four species actually went almost extinct during the millennium drought. They were completely wiped out from this area. Luckily, a small number of each of the species were saved and put into surrogate breeding areas. And from them, we've actually been able to start to put them back into the wild. So we've been putting Yarra pygmy perch back into this system down here in Highmarsh Island and around the lower lakes for about 3 years now, about 9,000 fish per year, which has been amazing. There we are getting small numbers of recaptures, which has been amazing because they have been extinct throughout the region, and they're actually the first freshwater fish extinction in the Murray-Darling Basin. Southern pygmy perch, we do get some of them during the sampling that we do, and the others do in the lower lakes area, but they haven't come back to the full amount that they were present here before the millennium drought. So through this project, what we're actually doing is we're looking at things such as modelling to look at different habitat types, different flow conditions, different food preferences and age, otoliths and things like that. And through that, we can actually model and see what the best type of habitats are that, if we're putting these fish back into these areas, that best types of habitats that to put these fish back into, especially under these different climate change scenarios. So there is potential for community involvement in our project, definitely. We have Narrandjeri that come out with us on site to do fish releases. We also have community members that come out and do some fish releases and some of the monitoring with us. We do have a lot of landholders that are engaged in this project, which are amazing for this project, and we wouldn't be able to do it without them. So landholders actually allow us to use their dams and wetlands on private property, and they come out and assist us with that. And then we can use those dams and wetlands as surrogate breeding locations and then get the fish from there to put back into the wild.